suppose the obvious place to start then is with Many Clouds. Some people might raise an eyebrow that he's actually the champion stayer of the year at 171, but could you explain that rating, and are you satisfied with it?
Absolutely. Well, I think the figure of 171, we've been publishing that figure for 2 or 3, 4 months now, so I don't think that's a particular surprise. I think what's a surprise to me is the fact that in the February, March, April, with all of the 3 main festivals, that no 3-mile chaser came and exceeded it. I remember thinking when I put Many Clouds on 171, and happy to do that through Thistlecrack 117, a big gap to the third, that I would be surprised if he ended up as the top 3-mile chaser in the end of the year. But perhaps due to the shortcomings of others, that's what he ended up. The Gold Cup, fantastic performance by Sizing John, who's clearly relished the step up in trip, but they're all in a heap, and you generally find in grade ones, if they're all in a heap, it's because some of them are good handicappers rather than real grade 1 top-notchers. So I think Sizing John may well become a top-notch grade 1 horse. And then, of course, he did have the opportunity to go and do it at Punchestown, and I've got him running below par at Punchestown. But again, sign of a real good horse is when they win and they're not at their best. So he managed to win the race, which was great, but he didn't actually achieve what he did in the Gold Cup in that race. So it was a bit of frustration, really, that all of the horses, all of the pretenders, the Native Rivers, who looked obviously very progressive when he kept winning handicaps, couldn't go and exceed that when they had the big chance in the Grade 1 races. The Grade 1 finish at Punchestown, they, the 3 horses were in a heap, and obviously they were in the Gold Cup as well. And the 3-mile chase at Aintree was an unsatisfactory race. So he's almost, I hate to say it because it's a horse I love, but he's almost achieved that position by default rather than anything else. And he was a fantastic a horse I really loved. But did I think he would end up as the top 3-mile chaser? No. The fact that he has done is, all credit to him, but to really the criticism of the other 3-mile chasers who haven't stepped up to the mark.